out here. We're looking around a bit here. Current got all funny again, unfortunately. Kind of had things starting to look good. And on our last trip out, bait starting to kind of stack up. And it kind of went a little bit funky now this morning, but it's not awful. It's just not great. But I think that we at least have enough to start to work some areas and start to kind of hunt with a little bit more of a purpose. So we're starting the day off. Came down about Keaho area. I'm working a finger that comes out this way, and marked a little bit of aku on the screen, a little bit of bait here. So we're gonna pound this zone just a little bit, and then I'll probably work my way down towards area down there we call Red Hill. And way inside, I like that zone way inside on what the current was doing yesterday. And it's very light right now, but it is similar to what it was doing yesterday, which is very light. So my thoughts are just going to pick up throughout the day. So what I'll probably do is stay on this point for a little bit, then we'll head down to that Red Hill zone when hopefully that current picks up, and hopefully my predictions are correct. And if I am, I think we'll find one. Still looking for that real big one to kind of make it a worthy season. It's been a really tough summer. But you know, the true Kona form, it only takes one fish. You know, it's all it takes sometimes here to really make it all worth it. But yeah, the numbers are very, very, very spread out this year. But there have been some big ones around, so you know, you never know. Never know. Every day there's a hero in this harbor. Every day. So I'm hoping that our day is today. Anyways, it's a beautiful day out here. We're gonna work these zones, head around, see what we see. Lures are out there doing their jobs. Everything's looking good. Spirits are high. Good vibrations. Positive vibes. Big blue marlin on the lid. Bring it on.
It's just a testament to hard work and sacrifice, because it's hard for men to hold muscle. You know, if a man trains for years, you take off a month.
Yeah. Real fast with that one. You don't feel much real fast. It's probably swimming at you. It's on there. Go as fast as you can. You're doing good. Just keep reeling fast. You're good. If it's swimming at you, you're not going to feel it. Go real fast. He's swimming like that right now. You're doing good. You're doing good, man. Just keep reeling. He's going to get after it. So you just won. Just keep, he's gonna get after it with the boats. You just wind. Just wind fast. He's right here. Once I grab the leader, he'll be caught. Hey, cam on, eh? Okay. Yeah, correct. You're good. You're good. He's right there. He's right there. He's right there. You're doing good, sir. You're doing good. Just keep going. I can't do it. The fish is right there. I gotta grab the leader. You're good. You're almost there. There he is. Look, 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 look. You're good. No, that was a good call. I thought he was too. Reel.
Stop reeling?
Yeah, stop reeling. Oh yeah, nice fish. Billy, if you want, you can get him out of the chair now. You can put that thing in. I got him right here, Billy. All right, nice job, Chris. Good job, Mr. Jack. He's right here. You take your time. I got him right here. He's fine. Hooked on the other side. Whew.
Same word.
Oh yeah. They like the feather sword. Y'all look up at Chris, he'll get a picture of y'all.
Did? Yeah.
All good?
See you, buddy.
Swimming. Hell yeah!
There you go.
Congratulations.
Hell yeah!
Good job,
baby!
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah!
Good job, buddy.
Good work.
Good job.
Good job. This is Dr. Jack. Good deal.
About the same as mine.
Yeah, 150,
Yeah.
130.
Congratulations.
Now you have to jump in the water too.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna have to jump in the water too.
Double jumpers.
All right, folks. Well, we call a little rat right there. Yeah, glad my little prediction or my shot in the dark there. I'm glad it actually came, turned true. Like I said, we worked up that area and then I bailed and came down here to Red Hill, which I like this inside zone on that current, and I had a feeling that current would start picking up later in the day after that first change, and as the day progressed, it felt like it would start picking up in here, and sure enough it did. And it started looking, well, not looking, and not seeing, I'm marking some stuff, but not seeing a bunch of, life on the surface as you do in a lot of other places. Kona's notoriously can look like a barren desert on the surface, but what's going on underneath is a different story. So it started to feel, to me felt like, okay, I'm gonna put my time in here, and yeah, and maybe third, fourth pass on the zone, we got that little one called on the stinger, and still got a lot of time, very early in the day still, and fish it out through here, and see if we can find a big one. There should be a big one in here, I would think. We just gotta kind of maybe wait our turn a little bit, but yeah. Blue marlin, starting to feel a little bit like we're fishing again. It's nice. That July period was very much just luck fishing, just driving around, hopefully driving over one. There was no structure holding really where the fish were supposed to be, and if you didn't have a sonar unit, you were pretty much just hoping you'd drive over one, which I don't react too well fishing wise to that. I like to feel, I like to use the conditions, use the currents, use the elements to decide where I want to spend my day and put my time in that zone. I'm not really a wanderer. Some people do that wandering style of fishing where they just wander on, and they do phenomenal. And they do really well when the fishing sucks too. But what's worked for me over the years and what I've kind of learned through, especially looking for big fish, is finding that zone that you're interested in and putting in your time there, and getting ready for that big one to pile on, because it can happen whenever. So anyhow, back at it. That one ate the stinger, ate a bullet. Yep, see if we can find a bigger one here, so stand by. Got some good surf, hung out down there with the boys. Awesome trip, always a good time. Went down there, scored the points, met up with a bunch of good friends. have my good buddies who I have fished the Bisbees for several years for in Cabo. They're over here from Mexico. They're all from different parts of Mex, but really good buddies of mine throughout the years. And we spent a bunch of time on the ocean over there in Cabo. They never came out here to fish me in Kona, so they did a little vacation with their wives and jumped out here. And so we're heading out. Fishing's been terrible. I'm not gonna lie and paint a picture that we've having epic fishing out here. It's the most humbling season I've ever had out here. Just no consistent current, very difficult. Just bad fishing all in all. The guys with those sonar units are the ones catching fish, mainly because the fish just aren't where they're supposed to be, so you can just kind of drive around with one of those sonar units on, and yeah, they're not really working structure. You kind of drive around, and Mark wanted to go over and try and catch it. So it's been difficult for the you know, guys that are trying to use the elements of the ocean to find our fish. It's been difficult for us, but hey, every day is a new day. I'm excited, stoked to be back out here. Got amazing people fishing with us today, fired up. Hopefully we can get it done. If not, you know, they understand fishing, they know how it is. I told them, look, it's a tough season, we'll see what we can do out here, but they don't have any grand expectations, but you just never know. You know, Kona could provide. We're due for some love from the island right now, I believe. So today could be the day she provides for us, and I sure would love to do that for these guys. They've been really good friends of mine through the years, and taken a lot of good care of me, treated me like family, and you know, I've had some good times. Anyhow, here we go, coming around the corner. Hopefully we find some current, hopefully we find some fish, and yeah, getting it done. So stand by, see what happens. All right, let's go find one. Blue. There is. Look back. All right, we're on. Ate the left teaser. We switched it over. Set up. Now we're on. Nice one. Nice fish. All right, let's see if we can get them. I told you I was going to put us in the right spot tonight. Too bad, my friend. Chingón, amigo. Yeah.
All right, we got Mr. Mario over here and the boys from Mexico.
You bet.
How's it feel?
Feels good.
Click onto him.
Hey,
We're at the yellow, Chris.
Black Marlin.
No, that's a blue.
No, that's his company, Black Marlin.
Oh, I was like, that's a blue.
Yeah, we call him Black Marlin.
Oh, bueno. Dude, way to tease him up. You got it away from him. It's like, as soon as I saw him eat, you were like, I'm like, oh, he's gonna. I saw it come down, so I knew. I just heard it. That's why I knew it was that side, because I heard it come down. I was like, oh.
He's gonna put some line.
Huh?
He's putting a little line.
Yeah. It's like barely trickle off, Chris.
Yeah, okay.
Just kind of like, yeah, if he just wants to, just let him do it.
Yeah, pressure is good?
Yeah, he just tricked. It's, I mean, it's just like a,
Hey,
now it's going.
Porcio! Man at work!
2 clicks.
How many pounds?
Yeah.
Tell me if you want me to cover.
Huh?
You want me to cover more line?
Yeah, you're good. I'll just pump the drag up a little bit so it didn't take. You're doing good, Mario.
I just wanna.
Oh no, you're perfect. You're good. Keep doing what you're doing. You're doing fine. He was taking. We put it at yellow for the bite, so we don't have too much pressure on him.
And
so,
these are ready, so dangerous.
well, we'll go up to here if we want to. He's crazy.
I know. Don't invite him. Keep him there.
Yeah.
Control. Keep him as a captain.
Oh yeah.
You're the deckman. You're the deckman.
Still check one off just the head.
That's a blue one?
Oh yeah. Take it full.
What happened?
Damn. All right, pull it off. Bye.
All right, folks. Well, that's that. Had a spearfish bite. Probably one of the smallest spearfish I've ever seen. Caught that. Shortly after that, we missed a big ahi. Worked that area a bit longer, but never were able to get another bite. Current actually started to look all right here. We're heading in. Kind of a short day. Started raining here a bit, and yeah, we're just gonna head in, have some drinks, hang out, have a good dinner. Talk about that big one that came off, and enjoy the evening, and then back out here tomorrow. Stand by. Stand by. All right, guys, back out here. Got my good friends downstairs from Mexico. Coming around the corner here. We'll see what we can find today. Kind of a late start. We had a few cocktails last night and decided to do a little bit of a later start out here, so that's all good. I'm all cool with that. I don't feel like Kona's one of those spots you need to be out here at the crack of dawn to catch fish. Tide changes.
I'm photobombing this interview to give him a headset. Let's go.
He likes his headsets.
Get up in there now!
Oh, where was I at? I don't even remember what I was talking about. Oh, something about the tide. Yeah, the bites I usually feel like are around the tide. Tide changes in the middle of the day. Bites are all day long, really, but we usually see a flurry around the tide change. But anyway, so that being said, this isn't a place you need to leave in like the dark to try and catch a blue marlin. It's just not doesn't have to happen that way. Anyways, back out here. Yesterday we had that really nice one come up on the teaser. Teased it right up to the back, had it convert over to the Tingham, had her on for a while. Everything seemed good, pulled hook. You know, it's a learning process what we're doing. Really nobody really doing that over here in Kona, the bait switch stuff, but I feel like there's a lot of potential in doing it here. I'm waiting to get my 80 serviced right now, and I got the rod and I got the I forget what those butts are called, but you can make them straight or bent, so we can pitch a dead bait standing, and I think we'll do a lot better when we can pitch a dead bait. Right now with the 130, we're basically doing what you know, some guys in Madeira do it, some guys in some other spots will do it, but it's basically a Tingham. I'm sure you know what a Tingham is, but if you don't, it's basically a lure, soft lure that we're pitching to the fish after we tease them to the back of the boat. And we basically give it to them in the hopes that when we tease them up and we get them so aggressive, when we make that handover, we're gonna get a going away bite, which is really the best bite you wanna get because the hook's coming at them like this. Doesn't work every time, it's still lure fishing, but you will have a better percentage, but we're still messing around with it. I'm still trying to figure out what my best hook rig to use on that. It's a learning experience, and I'm open to learn stuff. That's what this is all about. I feel like I want to continually evolve and learn and do different things, and the whole just driving around pulling lures is fun and it's great and it works. but I feel like I can do better. I feel like I can definitely do better, so I want to do that. And work harder too. We got to work harder now with these guys with the sonar units. I mean, I really hope I don't insult anyone by saying this, but you know, with those sonar units, I feel like anybody can go out here and catch fish now. Just put a couple lures out, turn your sonar unit on, and drive over to them. It just, in my opinion, has killed the art of what we do. It's just destroyed. But it's a tool and it's a weapon, and hopefully, you know, I'll get one of these things and you know, jump in there. And I think when you give a good captain one of those, it's pretty impressive, because they already know how to read the ocean and work structure, and then they have that extra tool. But I guess the frustrating thing to me is like that there are people that have just skipped that whole thing of learning how to read the ocean and learning how to decide where there might be a big fish, and they're doing really well just because of a piece of electronics. So anyways, I'm not gonna bitch and moan. I have a lot of praise for you if you're doing good and you're fishing. Hey, I want everyone to do well, right? Like, it's at the end of the day, we all want to be out here having fun. So God bless you. If the sonar is what made you a good fisherman, keep going. Anyways, bait and switch thing, yeah, we're working on it. I'm exploring it, experimenting with it. We're gonna stick with it. We're gonna see how we do. You know, I think ultimately we're gonna have a 80, a 50, and then the 130 will be a Tingham, but the other two will have dead baits. And then I'm gonna try and figure out a better way of pitching off the 130. And I have a few ideas, and then we're just gonna experiment. It's fun, you know. The bites are freaking, you teaser fish, it's just, once you do it, like, it's hard to go back. It's just so hands-on, takes so much more skill. It's just exciting. The bites are right off the transom. Everybody's watching it. It's cool. And you know, for the longest time, people say, oh, the fish don't tease here in Kona. I don't know. So far, we'll see what happens, right? But so far, they seem to tease pretty good. But yeah, anyways, it is what it is. Learning, experimenting. You got to keep growing. I don't want to get stagnant. Evolving, and onward and upward. Let's see if we can make it happen today for us. Good, beautiful day, and see what we can find. Hey.
You're doing good, Eddie. Doing good. Just like that, bud. Just like that. Can't get it all back in one crank, so it takes too many. Smash bait. Nah, you think? Really? It's the first lure in a while, dude.
No, ya estoy echando los porros del coco.
Bueno.
No, dale un traguito a esta cama. Dale un traguito a esta.
You got to do.
Slow.
No, he's good right there. He's good now. It's over. It's nice, yeah, just like that, Bubba. Now reel up fast. All right, now sit down. Don't try to crank for half an inch. Come up. Look at all that. Look at all that you're getting. Now sit down. Sorry.
Agarra power, güey. Good job. You got the right rhythm.
There you go. That's all you gotta do, man. That's good. Now go back. Don't try to gain it all when you're down there. There you go. Come back. Now come up a little bit. That's it right there. Now go back again. That's all you need. That's all you need. No, just rolling off. Just coming back. It's 350 pounds.
How many?
All right. A $1 bill bet. A $1 bill bet. How about that?
320, 320.
That I would let you. Said 90. That's a big difference.
How much you say?
I honestly think it's probably like 170.
170?
Oh, 350.
250. 170.
No, 170. No, mames.
He's saying 170 kilos.
Oh, kilos.
No, he's saying pounds. I know you're saying kilos.
Practice. Órale. Get practice mode.
There you go. Look at all that. There he is out there. Woo! A little nicer fish. See, that's it. Get ready to reel, Eddie.
Gracias, Kona. Gracias, Hawaii.
Come on. Reel.
Cheers here, guys. He's right there. He's all tangled up.
Yeah, there.
Reel it. Yeah, it's on his dorsal. There it is. Grab this.
All right, what's the thing? Got one. Here we go. Yeah, everybody. All right, we got one for him. All right. All right, well, we're calling it a day. We're heading in. Just caught one. Decent one. A little bit bigger rat, I would say. Yeah, heading in. Basically what happened, that current started getting weird for me down there where I was liking to fish. Started coming up this way, found the split just afterwards. Started doing what I like to do for my favorite spot right up in here in the pocket. I haven't caught many in there at all year, and I just thought, well, I'm just gonna come up here and give it a couple passes, see if we can find one in the old hole there. And first pass, aloha lure smash bait. She kind of had a tough time getting revived, and luckily she just came good and turned black and swam off. We got lucky there. I thought that one was going to the smoker. Funny story is my little mud flap teaser that I'll be selling shortly, but you'll see them soon. I'll start putting some info, but I've been pulling that as my teaser. And anyways, while we were fighting that fish and it was in the water, a blue came up and grabbed it and broke it off. So that's a kind of a good sign that thing works, even when you're just going in and out of gear. So that was interesting. While we were fighting the fish, I'm like, what is that black thing floating by the line? I'm like, what is that? And I go, my mud flap. The whole line was all shaped up, came up and she's probably eating it, snapped it off. Anyways, we got one. These guys are ready to go in. They've been drinking all day, the slow fish, and they're just here to have a good time and party. And they've been drinking good rum and having a good time. And so they are ready to head to the restaurant and bar. We're gonna go have a nice evening. And that's that. We'll be out here again very shortly, back on it, see if we can find a big one. But yeah, nice, you know, for how bad the fishing is. I'm glad they, you know, we had that real nice one on that switched off the Kingham. We had a yellowfin that we missed, exploded on the stinger, lost it. We caught a spearfish, and then they caught a blue right now. So a little bit of action, and heading in, calling it early. All right, see you tomorrow, Rick.